Welcome back to Naturally Spiritual, where we correlate the spiritual with the natural. I'm Cheryl,
And I'm Sherry.
and we're here. Oftentimes we wonder, why me? Why?
Why?
But you also have to think about, why not you? Right?
Exactly.
Why
Right.
not you?
Because everything's not going to always be comfortable. Not all things are going to always be understood.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not going to be always in a position to where you're in control
Right.
or to where God answers you immediately.
Right.
But just know that He's there.
He's there.
And so,
And right now, that's what we're facing.
that's where we
It's
are, but
hard,
God.
but God,
But
but
God.
God,
But
and
God.
you can't help but to just, Lord, I trust you. Look,
Mm-hmm.
in all the clutter, in all the unanswered questions, like you
Mm-hmm.
just said, in all the wondering, I'm still finding peace.
Right.
And so I'm encouraging someone else, just hold on to that trust, hold on to the peace, hold on to what you know.
Right.
Because one thing I know is life happens.
Life happens
Life happens.
unexpectedly
Yes,
and in
life
ways that
happens.
just hit you just so hard and
Mm-hmm.
you just have
Mm-hmm.
absolutely no idea. But you
Right.
still have to push on. You still
Mm-hmm.
have to find the faith. You still have to remember that there's trust, and you have to remember that God has proven Himself over
Over
and
and
over
over.
and over again,
It,
and you just count on Him and depend on Him to do it
right. Yet
yet again,
again,
and He
because
will.
in the natural, it's our human nature takes
Hmm.
over and have you in a frantic and have you, oh gosh, what
What?
what now? And
Hmm.
but the natural side is, in the end, he always shows up, and he
Always, always.
always answers no matter what. And if I can go on, in Matthew 7 and 8, Jesus says that everyone who asks of God receives an answer, right?
Hmm.
And that God's responsiveness to prayer is not based on the goodness of the one who prays.
Right.
So God's got you, and even when you find yourself when you can't pray,
Hmm.
don't feel guilty that you hadn't prayed.
Hmm.
Just trust
Just
and just
trust.
know and hold on to that in
Hmm.
itself, right?
Right. So that in itself, I guess it just came to me. That gives you an answer when you're saying why me, why me.
Right.
It just says that it's not based on the goodness of the one who prays.
Mm-hmm.
So regardless of how faithful you are and how good you are,
Mm-hmm.
these deeds and they will get you into heaven,
Mm-hmm.
but not only your deeds.
Right.
So again, it's not based on what you're doing, what you've always done, what you know. It's not based on that. It's based on God's goodness,
Mm-hmm.
God's greatness.
Right.
So if you have nothing else to stand on, just
Tell them we're
stand on
coming.
that and
Tell them,
just
come on.
know that God is good, God is awesome, and God is everything that you need Him to be, especially in those
In
trying
those
moments.
trying times.
So we just hold on and we just ask that you guys be encouraged.
Be encouraged.
I mean, even where we are right now, we
Right.
still just hope and just pray that someone can be encouraged through
Right.
this, okay? And
Have a
we just
good one.
ask that God just bless you and you guys have an awfully blessed night.
Good night.
Good night.